Go ahead.
Woke up Sammy's. Well, you go ahead. Either
All right, welcome back to Cleats&Beats. It's been a while. We've been gone, but we're
yeah,
back again. Episode number 13, if I'm not
13.
mistaken. Yeah, 13. Yeah, we're still 7 away from our goal. So it's still, I mean, it's still time to get there, but it's not a lot of time.
We've been staying
Um,
consistent though. I mean, just a little break here and there, but
yeah,
we've been consistent.
yeah. We've been pretty consistent. It's just a little break from technology to cleanse your body and your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of that, Lucky actually went on something similar to that, taking a break from technology. Do you want to share a little bit about that? So
Yeah,
people who are kind of looking into going into, want to take a break from social media and they can't because they're addicted.
yeah,
Um, if you want to give a little bit of background about that, not so much of advertising for the company, but just just
yeah,
more of like a
yeah.
background. Yeah.
No, no, that makes sense. Yeah, so we took a 10-day meditation trip. So essentially, the trip it's called the technique is called Vipassana. It teaches you a technique of how to meditate, and
Yeah.
it's 10 days. They have certain rules that you need to follow, but essentially, there's no phones, no TV, no internet, no radio for those 10 days. So it's
Hmm.
just you and your thoughts and trying to calm your mind down and trying to be present. And so,
Hmm.
like, when you hear about meditation, you don't, most people don't know where to begin. This course
Yeah.
kind of gives you a technique and a way to practice. Then you can use, once you're out of the course. But like when you're meditating, thoughts come in and out, which is normal. It's fine. You
Yeah.
just kind of learn how to process it and how to deal with it. And if you have access to the phone or technology, it's going to be hard because you have so much information coming in. So that's kind of
Yeah.
why you do that. It lets your mind be calm and like there's no
Yeah.
talking. So the whole time nobody's talking to each other, which is strange, but
Oh.
to me I found it delightful because I was
Yeah.
just in my own zone. So there's nothing religious about it. It teaches you discipline, like going 10 days without those devices teaches you discipline.
Yeah.
There's also you have 2 meals a day. So you have breakfast at 6:30, then you have lunch at 11:30, and that's it for the rest of the day.
What?
And
Really?
then you have a break time where you can have fruits at 5:30, and then after doing it for a few days, you realize your body doesn't need as much
Mm.
food as you're putting it in. Like your body can digest fully, rest, and be ready and hungry in the morning. So
Wow.
unless you've done that, it's crazy. Like until you've done it, you'll think it's wow, I'm gonna be hungry, but I wasn't hungry,
Oh wow.
So it's
So
like
it's like a mind thing, huh?
it's
After
like
you
a mind
condition your
thing.
brain. Yeah,
Yeah,
after you condition your
yeah.
brain.
Learn how to condition your brain instead of just always craving something.
Yeah.
Listen to your body. Is it really hungry, or are you, craving to eat something because your mind is
Wow,
telling
that's
you to
dope.
eat something?
So what is your biggest takeaway from it, and how do you keep up this habit
Mm-hmm.
rather than just doing it? Okay, I've done it for 7 days, and now you come back and you go back into your old habit.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a good point. So the biggest takeaway is just like mind clarity and just
Hmm.
peace. Like
Hmm.
very calm inside, and the way I look at things are just a little, definitely more clear, and I have more, you know, sense of what makes me mad, what doesn't make me mad, how do I react, and just being more present in everything you do. And so the biggest thing is like you learn, so you practice the technique throughout those 10 days. So you're
Hmm.
learning the way to do it, and how to be present, and how to calm yourself down. And then
Mm.
afterwards, they recommend doing an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening. If you don't have an hour, do as much as you can, but at least you're consistently practicing it daily, so it doesn't just fall off and you don't fall into your old patterns. So it's just like you go to the gym every day or throughout the
Yeah.
week. You
Yeah.
train your body to be strong.
To be
So
strong. Yeah.
you're training your mind to be strong, and your
That's
mind is the
tough.
most important thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's tough. Wow. Yeah, so that's definitely why we were gone for a week.
mhm.
Yeah, it's something that I think a lot of probably people in a relationship could use,
Mm-hmm.
right, to kind of like what last thing, and then we can move on. What do you think the like the biggest challenge will be for somebody who like is never
Yeah.
meditated or done anything like that, and then they just want to go cold turkey and do something like that?
Yeah. And I think going cold turkey is a good way to do it because
Mm-hmm.
you need like those 10 days to actually learn the technique. If you go for like 1 or 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
you're only like dipping in your toes. So it's I would recommend doing the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question? What's the hardest thing
Like
for
if
someone?
somebody who's never done it, do you
Mhm.
recommend them just going cold turkey and doing that, or would you prefer them doing like small meditations by themselves and kind of build onto it and just go do something like that?
Yeah, I would recommend if you small meditation is good. I would recommend this
Yeah.
technique because this is the one I've used, and I have good feedback with it.
Yeah.
But doing it cold turkey and just immersing yourself allows you to learn it, and
Mm-hmm.
it allows you to do it without any distractions. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
was to do it at home by myself without learning the technique, then I'm
Mm-hmm.
still gonna have access to all my devices,
Mm-hmm.
TV, things will still come in your head. But when you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
there, you have like no distraction,
Yeah.
nothing. You're in the middle of the woods. There's no cars driving by. It's just like cows, and everyone is there to do the same thing, to learn
Got it.
meditation. So
Yeah.
it the environment helps you do it instead of being at home
That's
just
true.
running around. That would be really tough for anybody, even if you know the technique.
Yeah.
And the biggest challenge I would say for most people is probably they're so used to all the devices and all the things that they use daily. Like you use your
Mm-hmm.
phone for everything, you use your computer for everything. When you get in the car, there's radio. So the biggest thing is just like being okay with the silence and your thoughts coming up and going because your thoughts are going to be coming up and going. You can't
Mm-hmm.
ignore them because you can't whip out a phone to distract yourself or
Mm-hmm.
read something or listen to music or listen to a podcast. You kind of have to face them,
Yeah.
which is probably the hardest thing for most people.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's dope.
And
And then
it takes a lot of discipline.
yeah. And then one final thing. Um, do they tell you guys when to turn your phone off after you leave the facility? Like, and then how was it when you
Hmm.
have your phone on and
Hmm.
you were getting all these messages and
Hmm.
emails and things from, did it trigger?
Trigger you. The funniest thing is that everyone I've told, the
Yeah.
biggest thing is they can't understand. They can't think of going 10 days without a phone. Like, you're so tied to it. But
Yeah.
when you go in, when you check in, you submit your devices. So I just submit my phone in a bag, my wallet, and then hold it in the locker for those 10 days. So you submit it. You don't have access to it. The phone
Add
is
to it.
off.
Yeah.
There's
At
no
all.
beeping. There's nothing coming in and out. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can take it with you and use it, but you probably won't learn the technique. It's like for your own benefit to quiet your mind is to turn it in
Yeah.
and just try to do it as hard, like as clear as you can. Because if you
Yeah.
have your phone when you're meditating, you're gonna be thinking of, oh, I have to do this, I have to check this, I have to. So it won't
Yeah.
really allow you to be present.
Yeah.
And then when you turn it in, you realize when you do those 10 days, you realize everything on it's really not that important. Like the business and the admin communication is important, but
Mm-hmm.
everything else, the podcast, the music, soccer scores, the golf
Yeah.
scores,
Yeah.
basketball scores, it's all entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
It's
Yeah.
really not that significant. So and 10 days is just 10 days.
Jeez.
When you're
Yeah.
done, when I was done, I didn't want to, you know,
Yeah.
open my phone because there's gonna be so much stuff that I need to do
I
or
know.
things I need to respond to.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. It's a
Yeah,
great experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's good. I recommend it. I mean, if you like it, good. If you don't like it, it's not for you. But at least you tried it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, doesn't hurt anything.
Exactly. And being gone for those 10 days, boy, oh boy, that was a lot that we have to we have to uncover. So transitioning into that, is the Club World Cup came to a finale. And luckily, you were actually able to catch some
Yeah,
of them.
came
Yeah,
came back in time. Yeah.
you came back in time. Chelsea versus PSG. I was watching all different kind of news outlet, different podcasts, and nobody gave Chelsea a chance. I'm a Chelsea fan, and by looking at PSG's run to the final, I was like, if you bet in Vegas or you somebody that bet, there's no way Chelsea even stood a chance.
I was
But
surprised.
but there's been stats that every final that Chelsea has been in that they've been underdog, they came up on top. Like each one of them, the Bayern Munich one, the conference, like almost every one of them. But this PSG team was just special.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, it
this
was.
so
I
I,
didn't expect this result, to be
I
honest.
didn't. Yeah. Um, before we start on it, do you think that does that take away points for Dembele's Ballon d'Or?
Maybe a little bit, but this was everything he's done over the season. I think is probably more important than
Yeah,
just the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah. This one just feels like a friendly,
Yeah,
if you're
it feels
really
like
being real.
a glorified friendly or practice
Yeah,
run for the World Cup.
yeah, but they were still taking it really serious.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah, a lot of
Instead
them.
of it being friendlies, it was in a tournament environment, which
Yeah,
makes it more intense.
yeah, it does. Yeah. So anyway, going back to the game, the way Chelsea started was exactly how I expected and wanted them to start. Super aggressive. PSG didn't even have any time on the ball. Any good team, honestly, it doesn't matter if you have pressure on the ball and you're making them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for them to play it out of the back and whatnot. And Chelsea just kept the pressure on, kept the pressure on, kept everything so tight and neat.
They
And
played a
all of
good
a
game. Yeah.
it was a very good game. And then all of a sudden they score. I think as soon as they score, that PSG did not know what to do and they kind of panic a little bit. I thought they were gonna sit back a little bit and be like, okay, these guys, let's kind of see where they're going. But they didn't. They still kept pressuring.
Yeah, and
And
they scored like 6 minutes, 7 minutes after the first one.
after the
So
first goal. Yeah. Were you available when they signed João Pedro, the guy that scored the second goal for
I
Chelsea?
know this was my first time seeing him play. It
Yeah.
seems like it's a good signing.
Yeah, exactly. And he was at
Brazilian.
Brighton.
Oh, he was at Brighton.
Yeah. The Brighton is just Chelsea just go there and poach to be honest.
Okay.
Right now they've gotten so many players
Who
from
else did they
there.
get from Brighton?
Caicedo and Cucurella and the goalkeeper. That's half
That's,
that's half of the team.
yeah. Interesting.
But hats off to Chelsea. It just they were just doing everything right. Like pressuring the ball, picking up passes, the midfield, even Vitinha. I know that is your guy.
Great player.
Yeah, great player. What nationality is he?
Uh, he's Portuguese.
The Portuguese. This World Cup is going to be interesting because they have Neto too on Chelsea team, and he's a very good
Yeah,
player.
Portuguese has a good team.
Yeah. Um. But yeah. Chelsea stand no chance. Like they had a poll on the app Foot Mob and said who will win. Chelsea had 29%
Hmm.
and PAG was at 60%. And this is 46,000 people that voted.
Maybe because after the highs of Champions League and the season being so long and
They
everything
played a
going,
lot of game.
maybe it's like a letdown.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know. They just didn't look like themselves this game.
they didn't.
And then once they got down, it was very hard for them to get back into the game. Once they're
It,
down two and then three
yeah,
in the first half, you're you're
yeah.
just kind of losing
What
the fight.
What do you think your biggest takeaway in that game was?
Chelsea was very organized, and then
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
if they can beat this PSG team, it's a very strong spot. They should do really well in the league next season.
Yeah,
What's the
but
shot?
yeah, but the
It's
league, is a it's a long marathon. It's
a
a long,
marathon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this will reflect how your season will go. They will still play. They will still have a really good season.
Hmm.
Um,
It
but
is just one game, one tournament.
it
So
is,
you
yeah,
can only glean so much from it.
yeah. PSG scored 15 goals in this tournament, conceded only one. Beat Madrid 4-0. Beat was it Bayern
Hey,
Munich.
PSG or Chelsea?
PSG.
They conceded three in the final. What happened?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
yeah.
So I I just don't know. Maybe it's not in your DNA being in big finals like that too. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? That
Hmm.
can also be like another thing because there's no way that anybody will pick Chelsea to beat them 3-0. There's no way.
Yeah, it was very, I thought it would be a really close game just based on how they matched up.
Hmm.
And, PSG would be the favorite, but I thought it would be a close game because Chelsea knows that they're the favorite. But Chelsea has really good squad, so they're going to go try to prove that they're a really good squad.
Yeah,
So, yeah, no one really expected this.
at all. So since 2012, they tie 1-1, and then 2014 Champions League final. I mean, in the group stages, PSG beat Chelsea 3-1, and Chelsea beat them 2-0, then 1-1, then 2-2, then 1-1, then PSG 2-1, and now Chelsea just beat them.
And
So
what happened towards the end? I saw the little scuffle.
who? Oh, what's it? I think João Pedro was talking smack, and then what's his name? Enrique kind of like
I saw.
slapped him in the face. You find it hard to take the loss,
Yeah.
but I think they're gonna come down on him and definitely probably charge him as well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nicholas Jackson, is João Pedro taking his spot?
he already took his spot. At first it was Delap.
Chelsea, Chelsea is ruthless.
They don't they don't they don't play around.
Yeah.
So they have two striker now. I heard and saw rumors that Manu is looking at Jackson.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, one thing I like about Chelsea is if you get in too comfortable, you can't get too comfortable. They can just sign anybody who will come back and do the job.
Yeah.
So you can't just get too comfortable at your position.
Right.
Um, so that happened, and they find somebody, and he seemed to be informed right away.
Right.
So if you inform right away, they're going to play you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even Nkunku, he's
yeah.
man. It's like
I
man.
I liked that he was doing so well. He was scoring, and but now he came there and he he
These
doesn't.
big teams, if you're not playing, like probably if he's not playing regularly, he doesn't have as much confidence as he did with Leipzig, where he knows he's starting every week.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
true. That's true.
You know
Once you bring a little competition in there, that's kind of why I fear for Holland a little bit, right? Because he's like the main solely striker. So if he
hmm.
goes down, do
Hmm.
they have a really real number nine like him,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
So
that's true. I need someone, another good option.
yeah. So regardless of what people say, it's still a trophy.
Hmm.
You can only beat what is in front of you, and they won it. Somebody said for the next 4 years, because they're only gonna play. It's a first. They're only gonna play every 4 years.
The Club World Cup.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they'll play before every World Cup.
okay.
Yeah, so
Okay. Is that's
yeah,
the schedule?
exactly.
Okay.
So
Got it.
that's why they did it that way. So right now they clean out every trophy possible that there is. So there's been a big debate in England. Is Chelsea now the biggest London team
Mm.
in London? So you know how the London team, you have Arsenal, West Ham, Tottenham, right, and
Hmm.
Chelsea. And now they said they won the most trophies, 21 in this 21st century in England. Um, so since they won everything now, are they are they still the biggest team, one of the biggest team in
I would
England.
say so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say so.
yeah, yeah.
Based
I
on
was what?
the ones
Go
you
ahead.
listed, I would say they're the biggest one.
Yeah, yeah. I would say so too. And people are saying you're not gonna hear the end of this for another 4 years until somebody else win it. But they haven't really automatically qualify for the next Club World Cup, because they do it by point system.
Okay.
Yeah, so they do it by ranking, and right now they like I think they 14. They're like right below it. So um, we'll see how that go. Yeah, I was just
It's a good
amazed.
tournament. I liked it
It
because
is.
it
Oh yeah,
was
I did.
after the
Yeah,
season. It was at least you're getting European teams that may not always face each other in a tournament format.
yeah. In the
That's why I say
beginning,
Champions League.
I was like, oh, "This is gonna be a boo boo. Like, what the hell is going on?" And then
The matchups were
the
not
ten
really a
zero,
matchup. It was just like an exhibition.
the buy-in 10-0,
Yeah.
that was crazy. Yeah. Hold on one second. One
Mhm.
second. I'll be back. Yeah. So, where do you think PSG should go from here?
I mean, they're on top of the world, so I don't think they should, you know, stress too much about the one game. They played a good tournament. They got to the final. They didn't show up on the final,
Hmm.
but they played a good season. Won the Champions League. I mean, they should have a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're. I mean, the squad is good. I don't know if they brought in many new big
I don't
players.
think so. The
So
goalie is great,
the
man.
goal is great.
Oh man. Yeah.
Defense, they've got leaders there. Midfield is good. Strikers is good.
Hakimi. Yeah.
Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah, it's a good squad.
And they're gonna win it. And they're gonna win it again. The EPL. I don't know about the Champions League again, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah. So far they can keep Dembele fit. The do what is it? Dewey or Dewey?
do you?
Yeah, they can keep him fit as well. Yeah,
That's a
they
good player.
they have a really well run
Young
squad.
team too. Yeah.
Very young team. Yeah, I just don't know
Mm-hmm.
how I don't know how their
League.
I don't know how their backup is like.
Yeah,
Like
like the depth.
the death. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know how. I don't know if like if Vitinha was to get injured or Dembele was to get injured, do they have a creative player like that to replace him and make
yeah. I think So they have Barcola, Bradley Barcola. I think is a creative player as well. The guy with the braids. He's good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. He's good. Yeah, yeah.
Warren Zaires, Emery's he's center mid. He was really good, and then he got injured. He was out for most of a year, so now he's coming back.
Hmm.
He's another really good player. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, they have a pretty decent bench. I wouldn't say as deep as maybe at Chelsea, but I think
Yeah.
Chelsea has a big squad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, nobody is a deaf squad. Yeah. Even when they took João Pedro off, Delap came in and oh my goodness, he had his high energy,
Mm-hmm.
beat this defender, and then he had this shot, but the goalie saved it. It was incredible. It was like up from the arc. So
Mm-hmm.
they have. That's why I think Chelsea. That goes right into my next question: is if they will challenge, are they going to be able to challenge Arsenal and Liverpool
I don't
for
see
the
why not.
EP?
I don't see why not.
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, to be honest, I don't see why not.
yeah.
I think
Liverpool is
last
so
year,
good though.
yeah, Liverpool's really good. But no, give them a challenge. I think they have a good enough squad to do so. They
Yeah,
know how Liverpool plays. They know the squad. They should be familiar with their playing style. It's just about executing, not
mm.
making any mistakes in the back because Liverpool will slice
Yeah,
you up. Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be yeah. I'm actually excited for the season because everybody's been signing players. Arsenal signed a couple players.
Mm-hmm.
They signed Modweke. Arsenal just signing Chelsea's like almost like rejects
We'll
almost.
take them.
Exactly. If you don't take them, yeah,
Yeah.
we will take them.
And if I'm a player, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I need to play. I'm going to go where I
Yeah,
can play.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But is he gonna play? Because he plays the same position as Saka.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
So.
it's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to fight your way out and try to win that, or you're just gonna sit on the bench and pout. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just gonna be up to you. And I think Raheem Sterling is still there, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think he's fallen out of favor. Well, he doesn't play as much.
I don't know
He's
what
just
year it was when he was at City, but he was a monster at City.
mhm.
It's crazy how players just dip like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's probably he's probably gotten a little bit worse, but not significant. It's just there's
Because,
younger players that are getting
faster.
faster that are starting over him. So if you're in a big team,
Hmm.
you don't get a chance. You won't get enough. You won't get as many chances to display your skills.
No.
So,
Yeah. What a shame. I really like that player.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm a Liverpool player too.
Yeah. Yeah. So we bring all your UPL takes and covers and all that stuff once it start. Ending of August, I think. I don't even know
Yeah,
when it start.
usually end of August.
Yeah, because I know the preseason stuff is gonna be starting soon.
Man, these guys have
Yeah.
barely any breaks.
I know. Imagine those
It's
people that
crazy.
played, the people that played in the Club World Cup.
Yeah,
And if you don't have death, this is where it's gonna kill you,
yeah,
right? But
yeah. It's
I
just
think
it's like go 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 go. At some point, you're gonna get tired.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
But let's also take into consideration is like these guys have the best physio, best doctors,
Yeah.
the best dietitian, diet, all those kind of things
They
to
have
kind
all the
of
best to recover. Yeah.
to recover their body, and they tell them what to do and what not to do
Yeah.
once they go home, and those kind of things to really keep them grounded.
Yeah.
So
And then looking at the facility, like watching
yeah.
those documentaries or those, where it shows all the behind the scenes,
Uh-huh.
they can always eat their meals at the facility, at the team facility, and there's always only healthy options. So you don't even have a choice. Everything here is made fresh
Is in
to be
there.
healthy. So
Yeah. Yeah,
you encourage
exactly.
them to eat there.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, so thinking about the best of everything. I know you didn't catch it because you were at your retreat, but US lost to Mexico in the Gold Cup final.
hmm
And
Did you watch it? Did you watch the
yeah, I
highlights?
did. I did.
Okay.
I watched. I didn't catch the first half, but I catch the second half.
Okay. How did it look?
Um, huh?
So how did it look? Go ahead.
Y- US look okay. I'll catch him bail, but I think Mexico just wanted it more. But I think it has gotten into a point where the tournament US has won it so much that even them losing it didn't there's no pain
Mm-hmm.
for them losing it. It would if it would have been like Puerto Rico or like Honduras or whatever playing
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, I think they probably would have been Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
US didn't do anything special at all for them.
Like
Like, yeah,
nothing
exactly.
too exciting. Not major
Yeah,
runs. Pretty
yeah.
safe.
Don't get me wrong. Like the atmosphere and everything was like there, and they were playing for it and all that stuff. But it just like after the loss, even like watching the body language of the US players, it just didn't feel like okay. It's another one that we lost. We're gonna be in the finals
Yeah.
again next 2 years to come.
Yeah.
Um. So my quick question to you: you think they're gonna keep Pochettino before this World Cup? You
Yeah.
think he'll be there?
Yeah. His contract is signed to the World Cup. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
mainly going to be judged at the World Cup. Everything else before the World Cup is just getting the team ready, getting the players that he wants.
Yeah.
The fact that they made it to the final, which was expected, is at least progress instead of losing or just like not advancing as they did in the prior tournament.
Hmm.
So that's a positive. But still, I feel like the team has a long way to go.
Yeah, they do. They
So
do.
I mean, he'll still be the coach. He'll be judged in the World Cup, and we'll need like a miracle in the World Cup to do
Yeah.
something significant.
Depending on the group that they ended up in.
Yeah,
Because I think US actually don't do that bad in the World Cup. They kind of always get out of the group
usually
almost.
always get out of the group.
Yeah. So what would be a success for Poch for US to keep them?
To keep him,
Hmm.
I don't think anything will be. I don't think. I truly feel like he's just here for the World Cup, and then
Hmm.
after whatever happens, he's probably done.
Hmm.
Because usually, World Cup coach or national coaches is usually one cycle, unless they really, really want to and they really like the team. A success would be like, you know, making the last 16 or the quarters would be like a really good run.
What about?
Minimum, should get out of the group, and then win a few games after the group would be success. If everyone's healthy and they're
Yeah.
playing good, it's
Hmm.
attainable. But I think that's probably the best they could do.
Oh, they need a striker,
They
man.
need a
Oh,
striker.
a Champo is just too young. He just I feel like he was nervous almost,
Yeah,
you know.
this is a big stage for him. He hasn't played that many tournaments or that many games with the U.S. team as well.
Yeah.
They
I
have a good striker. He played this in Monaco. He's good,
who?
but he was hurt this tournament.
Okay.
But
I
he's good. He's good.
I still think what's his name would have made a bigger impact.
Who?
Pulisic, if you were to play.
Oh
Pulisic,
yeah.
if you were to play.
If he would have played, he would have. He might have been a difference in this game.
Yeah.
But like we were talking, these guys need a break.
They do.
Pulisic was like,
Yeah.
I need a
Yeah.
break.
And it didn't and he's won it. I think he's won it like twice or something like that too.
Yeah,
So it didn't really matter.
yeah. But this
Um
is good. It gives other players an opportunity because you know what
it does.
Pulisic can bring. You know how good he is. We
Hmm.
need more and more people like that. So having these other players have opportunities is good.
Yeah.
Show what they can do.
Yeah. It does. So man. So yeah, we we will see we'll see how that goes in the World Cup once that starts in what?
Yeah, I just hope it's not a disaster because
I
the team hasn't looked as good as I would have thought under
yeah.
Pochettino.
I
They
ha- I still have this feeling that I still have this feeling that it won't be a disaster just for the simple fact is they're at home,
Mhm.
right? And US fans and there's some reason about World Cup that US always turn up. I don't know what it is.
Mhm.
So that's kind of why I think who they're gonna be in the group is gonna be so important. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna get one of the big dogs, like France, Argentina, England. Like they're gonna get one of those. So if they can pass those or get a tie or one of those,
Mhm.
that's what's gonna matters the most. Um,
They're home, but they don't have to qualify.
they don't. Yeah.
So like the fight, the togetherness, the intense pressure of trying to qualify makes you tougher. So
Mm, mm,
that's one of the downsides of not having to qualify.
yeah, and the
Especially
demeanor
like they don't have as many meaningful games as
they
to get
don't.
ready for it. They're just going to be thrown into the tournament, and hopefully they can be ready to do it
Yeah,
all.
the demeanor. I was also another. I think they really need not so much an aggressive. They need somebody like Klopp, somebody
Mhm.
with character. Somebody with even Klinsmann wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah, he got good results. I mean, he was honest. He didn't sugarcoat a lot of things, which is what I
Yeah,
really like.
yeah. It's just something about Poch that just I don't know. It just doesn't.
But I think he's been taking a harder stance because he told Pulisic, if you're not going to play the friendlies, don't come to the tournament. We want the same squad for both things. So at least he's not just being a yes man or being nice to the best players. He's kind of putting his foot down. It's just that when you look at the rest of the squad,
Hmm.
you know, you're only as good as as the players you have. So
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
people are playing good, but it's not as good as I don't like. I don't think they can make a huge run unless they
yeah,
get
yeah.
lucky in some games.
So a success for you be getting out of the group stage and getting to the 16 and getting knocked out in the 16.
Uh, I mean, that's kind of what I think is probably realistic. That would be best case
Yeah.
scenario
Mm,
for me. Yeah. If they do
yeah.
more, great. If they do less,
Yeah. It's
like I don't
never.
have high expectations because I don't
Yeah,
because of
I think
everything I've said.
I think that would be something like that to go in. Like if yeah, and like how I said too, the group that they're gonna be put in is gonna determine everything. Like that,
Mhm.
whatever group that it is,
Mhm.
there's gonna be at least two big dogs in there. You know, they always have like I don't know, like England and like like another team in South America or something like that in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a really good team in Africa, or like a
Mhm.
decent team in Asia or stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Not yeah, it's gonna be a it's gonna they're gonna have to fight to get out of the group.
Oh yeah, it won't be easy. They will have the fans backing them for sure.
Mhm.
But that's gonna determine a lot, and a lot of those players too have played in hot weather condition too.
Mhm.
So I saw something there that they were trying to get all the stadium that they're hosting it covered because I don't think MetLife is covered, is it?
I don't think it's covered. They're trying to
Yeah,
get haven't they already picked the stadiums though?
they did. But they were considering
Some stadiums.
doing stadium that are covered, like Mercedes Stadium, for example, the one in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think that's one. I think that's one
Yeah, that's in
part of.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Because of the
trying.
heat or what?
Yeah, yeah, because of the heat during that time. US in the summer is really hot, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Unless you're kind of going closer to the East Coast where they have a little bit more water and stuff like that. But they're trying to redo it where host stadiums will have the
Mhm.
covers and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know how that's gonna. It's
Yeah.
not finalized yet, but
Yeah, like in
that's something.
Texas, any time during the day until like 7:30, 8, it's hot in the sun.
Yeah. Yes.
Until unless you're playing a really late night game, which
Hmm.
is manageable, but during the day and early evening, it's pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of same as in Arizona as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So we will see. We will
We
see.
will
We
see.
still have a bunch of months to go, and we will see how that plans out at the end. Good luck
Yeah,
to
yeah,
US
sure. Yeah.
and see. So yeah. So that's a quick cover for our football around the world parts of it.
Hmm.
Stay tuned for our next episode. It's gonna be on the screen somewhere. It's on the
Hmm.
bottom or the top. So, should we give them a little bit rundown of that, or you rather have them actually catch that episode?
You can do a little tease if you want.
Yeah, a
It's fine.
little bit teaser is we reflect on God Sort Them Out, the album, the most anticipated album that came out.
Hmm.
We touch a little bit up on Iceman of Drake and what's going on with all that stuff, UK festival, UK versus US. There's all that good stuff. So check
Stay
out,
tuned for that.
yeah, stay tuned for that next episode somewhere on the screen here. And this is episode 12, 13?
13, I believe.
13, 13, yeah, episode 13. So we'll see you on episode 14 where we covered everything on that. All right,
Thank
guys.
you. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, for sure. For staying with us. We appreciate you guys. Until then, peace out,
Peace.
guys.